Hello my dear friends, I'm back again. Welcome to my channel Empowering Minds with Empowering Thoughts and Ideas. So today I'm going to start the part second, what I had done last week. And the topic was situational leadership. So we had discussed about the types and level of employees in any organization across vertical. Now today's agenda is to talk about the engagement level of these employees with the leaders. But before I start, let me give you a little background what was left in the last video about the background of this topic, situational leadership. As you can see in this slide, the concept was developed by Dr. Paul HERSEY and Kenneth Blanchard. And the premises of this theory is very simple. It talks about a particular leadership style which is not always identical. Why? Because there is no best style of leadership. It varies skill set to skill set, situation to situation. So to say, it is not an identical theory. It's more of a dynamic theory where you have to customize your leadership style as per the skill set of your employees. So as you can see in this second slide, on an x-axis, the degree of a directive behavior, and y-axis, a degree of supportive behavior. So now, having understood the type of employees what we have in any organization, D1, D2, D3 and D4, as you can see in the third slide. So in the last slide I had discussed about D1, the college pass out, freshers, executive, senior executive, D2, team leaders, assistant manager, and a D3, regional manager, AVP, DGM, GM. These are the category of D3, and D4, CXO level. So we have already discussed. So as you can see in this slide, how to engage them. So D1 directing, D2 coaching, D3 supporting, and D4 delegating. So we are going to talk about today's the level of engagement what we are going to exercise with these type of employee so that they can be developed further and grow in a further ladder of any vertical. So level of employee development, D1 is considered to be more of enthusiastic. I call D1 as a monkey. They are jumping with the energy. They have got a lot of energy, but they do not know where to go. So we have to give them direction. So D1, enthusiastic beginner. D2, disillusioned learner. D3, capable but cautious performer. And D4, the self-reliant and achiever. So I had already discussed these types of employee in the last video. So now we are going to talk about how to engage them. So let's do the skill mapping. And accordingly we have to engage these D1, D2, D3 and D4. So if I talk about D1, a leader has to have directive style of engagement. D2, coaching type of engagement. D3, supporting type of engagement. And D4, delegating. So that is enumerated as a S1, S2, S3 and S4. So let's break it into pieces and how we engage them, that is to be understood now. So if I talk about S1, S1 stands for directing. Why? Because D1 is full of energy, they do not know where to go, so we need to give them direction. So let's understand the leadership style. To engage D1, a leader has to apply directing style. Why? Because it's more of autocratic, they have to give direction. Because he's more on a commitment, less on a skill. So we have to give them direction. So now coming to D2, a leader has to apply coaching. That's also called selling. He has to sell the idea. Less on a directive, more on a selling his ideas to D2. Why? Because if he gives direction a lot, there will be mismatch. So he has to engage him in a coaching level. Then comes engagement level of D3. He has to more on supporting rather giving direction and coaching. So he often appears to be quiet and giving support to the D3. And coming to D4, how to engage D4, CXO level, delegating. Why? Because D4 is already high on commitment and high on competency and skill set. So here a leader has to be more concerned on a vision of a particular company, not a day-to-day activity. So that's how we can engage it. So let's understand the competency contribution for a leader, how he is going to make it more engaging with the D1. As D1 is a less on competency and skill, high on commitment. So a leader has to be high on a task and low on relationship. Because if he's more on a relationship, it might backfire. Coming to engagement level of D2, a leader has to have high task and high relationship. He has to equally balance both. Why? Because D2 has some competency and some commitment. So he has to be given high task and he should be engaged high on relationship also. Coming to D3, as you know, they are high on competency and variable commitment. So they have to be engaged at low task level and high on relationship. Why? Because they are old people, they are seasoned people. So if you maintain relationship, they will be more motivated rather than giving more task. So low task, high relationship. And coming to last, D4, CXO level, low task, low relationship. So a chairman, a owner of a company has to engage CXO level people low on a task and low on relationship because they know their responsibility and they know their commitment. Leader is not someone who is sitting on the top chair. A leader is someone who is after a common goal of a company. So if you're leading a team of 4 people, 3 people or 2 people, you can be a leader. So you can also exercise. All those situational leadership topic is meant for middle management and senior management people. Those who are running a particular vertical or a segment or a particular region. So this is meant for them. But to break it into pieces, to make it more simpler, a team leader, assistant manager, manager, senior manager, AVP, VP, GM, DGM, anybody can be a leader. And they can run a team in isolation and they are departmental head. So you can also apply this. And if you can apply it properly after mapping their skill set, this is going to do wonder to your team. So I hope it has gone well with all of you. So try to apply it in your team as a leader and you will definitely fetch the result. I hope you like the video. And if you like it, hit like, share and subscribe. And thanks for watching my video continuously. Thank you very much.